Alright everybody, it seems that I stand corrected on a couple of thoughts that I had about the limiter function of the limit errors down here. I swear that at one point, maybe in a previous firmware update or version anyway, that when you adjusted this down, that it would cause the limiter, meter to, function sooner. In other words, it would alter the limiter of the power amp section of this thing. I found a way by going into the panels here and messing with the limiter settings in order to show that there is some limiting going on and that this does function as a threshold for the warning light, more or less, or the reporting errors side of things. I can't get this thing. Here we get this thing moved down a little bit. There we go. All right, so now we can see that this blinks when we get to a certain point. It's going to get a little loud in here, so I'm just going to try to do this really quickly. So, all right, you see it blinking now. Obviously, I have this thing set at -3 dB. So, it's set at -3 dB. So when there was 3 dB of limiting going on, obviously it would engage. So what we're going to do now is going to cruise this thing down to like -40. So what that means is that when this thing gets down to here, it would actually limit. But we're not going to get that loud. We're going to wait for this to stop blinking, and then we'll bring the level back up again, and we'll be able to see that it does not blink when we turn it up. We can actually turn this up a little further. So it sounds a little funky because I had to do it in sections. Two of these are like RMS and one of them is peak, or two of them are peak and one of them is RMS. But I only did it on a few of the channels. Basically, once I got it to function over here to do what I needed to show, I just did that. I don't know if you saw the meter blink over there, but let's see if we can make that meter blink. So this actually just is showing the amount of reduction in the opposite direction. It's kind of interesting. It starts red and then goes from yellow to green. I think that's, I don't know, whatever. That's just whatever the meter is. But so yes, I do stand corrected. This is the threshold for when the limit error comes on. So if it doesn't have any clip indication or any clip count events or whatever like that with the clip there, it won't trigger the event or the log. So this must be another failsafe to show that, hey, there's at least something going on in terms of gain reduction. I don't know why it would make a difference though, because if you leave it alone for the stock, by the time you get up there, you're going to see gain reduction and you're going to get a clip limit error anyway. So it seems to have changed, at least from what I recall, having tested this before in a somewhat similar way. But yeah, so there we have it now. So I'm going to try to get this back to normal again because I have to use these things here in a few days. But anyway, take care everybody, and hope everyone has a wonderful summer day.